Oh, I have to start, folks, with an apology. In fact, that's what 92% of the show, honestly. But this is a real apology because I apologize to the British public. I couldn't attend the funeral. I couldn't go to England last week, and I feel really bad about that. But I wasn't feeling well. I was really not feeling well, and I felt that I didn't want England to have two tragedies if I attended this. So it's called The Week That Wasn't. Okay, folks, we'll start with this. Looking back at last week, because we like to keep things fresh by going back, because people forget so quickly. Roger Federer said goodbye. Wow, guys, what a legend. What a player. What a gentleman. In fact, his biopic is ready in Hindi. It's a biopic in Hindi, and its title is Roger Ban Gaya Gentleman. I've just been told that reference is now so dated, older than Roger Federer himself. Actually, folks, now that Federer has retired, his nickname finally makes sense. You know, FedEx. Prime Minister Narendra Modi last week introduced 8 cheetahs into the Kuno National Park in Madhya Pradesh. For your information, cheetahs have been extinct in India since 1952. Apparently, they left soon after the British. Political reasons. According to Valmik Thapar, who's a good friend and environmentalist, well, cheetahs in MP are not a good idea. Many would prefer MPs in cheetahs, you know. If you know what I mean. The cheetah is not a powerful predator, folks, and can easily succumb to hyenas, leopards in the area, and they will be surrounded by more powerful predators, which means they'll be in trouble. This is like how AAP Field's being located in Delhi, you know. Rahul Gandhi said 8 cheetahs have come. Now ask the government to explain 16 crore jobs which didn't come. Not to take the PM side, but it's not like the 8 cheetahs have been given jobs either. So it's 16 crore and 8 jobs that didn't come. Do the maths. By the way, the one good thing that could come out of the cheetah affair, a new IPL team, MP Cheetahs. Lots more coming up, but first, the headlines. Dr. Shashi Tharoor dares to contest the Congress presidential election. Bhagwant Mann accused of drunken episode. The latest on Rahul Gandhi's BJY. And what will our new cheetahs feed on? Before we go into the top story, I want to just say this week has been a pretty good week for me. All right, but I'll put it in context here because India has been the same: disparity in income, communal disharmony, issues with politics, construction work all over the place, causing trouble. But no VIP movement disturbed me this week. So personally speaking, it was a good week for me. Of course, there was VIP movement. I just escaped it. I just want to put it out there so that people know that we are fair and just when it comes to talking about VIP movement. But now let's move on to our top story. With just about a month left for the long-awaited election for Congress president, I put my hat in the ring and they said it's closed for renovation, come back later. Amid growing chorus for Rahul Gandhi's elevation to the top post, apparently that's how you enter the Congress offices. You say, Rahul Gandhi Zindabad. Okay, come inside. Simple. We do the same thing here. Sources close to the party have confirmed that Shashi Tharoor will contest the election to be the next president of the Congress party. Joining us now to discuss all that is alleged spokesperson for Shashi Tharoor, Mr. Shashi Tharoor. Yes, it's a Malayali name, I swear by God. We have proof. Welcome, Mr. Shashi Tharoor.
It's certainly fortuitous, serendipitous and codicillary to talk to you extemporaneously on this rather calumniary, vituperative and contemplative subject.
Hold that. Viewer, quickly take out your thesaurus or dictionaries or Google and be on the spot to correct this man's pronunciations. I feel this is a fraudulent actor who can't speak English properly. Go on, sir.
You look quite discombobulated.
No. There we go again. What did you say? Say it again.
Did you not even understand one word I said?
Discombu, what?
Discombobulated. Confused. You appear confused.
Well, if you use this kind of language, that's bound to happen, no?
All right. Then I will speak to you in a language that you will understand. Tum kaisa hai.
No, please don't. Please. There's one bad Hindi speaker here already. Can you say the words Jodo?
Jodo.
Bolo? Jodo, bolo? No.
Jodo.
All right, stop. Better that you talk in English only. Please carry on.
Go on. What would you like to scrutinize or inquisition?
We believe Dr. Tharoor took Sonia Gandhi's blessings before deciding to stand for elections. Yes or no?
Yes, he did. He asked her before he decided to jockey for the position, seek the prize, knuckle with Rahul, or throw down the gauntlet.
And how the hell did she give him permission to stand in the first place?
Well, he just went and requested her. He asked whether she would let him pit himself, wrangle with, lock horns, joust, grapple, put up dukes with truculence and bellicosity, pugnaciousness, belligerence, and with some degree of irascibility and impungement.
Fantastic talk. I also want to make up words on the spot just to stay in the spirit of things. And
She agreed.
she agreed. But how did she agree to Dr. Tharoor's request? Tell us exactly.
Because she didn't understand a word he said.
See, that's a very good strategy. That's my show. My show is me talking really fast. You don't understand a word I'm saying, and boom, we get our message across. Go on.
He did not even need to send her a substratum or an extenuation. She said yes, and he accepted her reply and did that before she could retrograde or backpedal.
Yeah, I understand most of those words that I'm suggesting that we play music, underlying music in the background when you speak. It just makes it sound, I think it'll be more effective. You can try it. Go on.
Well, if you stop being so garrulous, you could be rather omniscient.
I take that as a blot on my character and I'll move on. Okay, then what are the chances of Dr. Tharoor winning the Congress presidency against the redoubtable, legendary and invincible, a man who's been in politics before the British were here, Ashok Gehlot?
Gehlot is a wonderful fellow, though a bit of a quackawadger.
You mustn't say words like that to a respected politician. Oh, okay, a politician. A what?
Quackawadger, a bit of a wooden puppet. Also, he's quite an obsolescent and dilapidated poor fellow.
This is why the British left. Nobody could understand, not even them. In case Rahul Gandhi stands for the presidency, I'm saying in case because there are rumors that at the end of the day that might happen, what are the chances of Dr. Tharoor being elected Congress president then?
Well, if one was to tell you what some people say in the party about him, you would be gobsmacked.
Oh, okay. So what do some of the Congress members say about Rahul, if you can say it in just one word?
In one word. Well, in one word is a bit difficult.
Please try, because you've taken too much time. Please.
He is often a victim of floccinal cinehilipilification.
That's not a real word. What?
He's habitually estimated as worthless.
What did you say that?
Because those comments are a conflagration of obstreperous, god-watery, fatuous, malodorous drivel.
I don't know if people can win presidencies with this kind of communication. Please, one word that we can understand.
Nauseating, stenchful, putrid, rancid. Bad comments.
Okay, so you think Dr. Tharoor has a chance of winning the Congress presidency?
Well, I wouldn't want to be accused of being rhodomontade.
Just give me straight. Do you think Shashi Tharoor has a chance of winning the Congress presidency, yes or no?
Shashi winning the presidency, isn't it axiomatic, epigrammatic, and self-evident?
No, and no.
Well, as long as Rahul Gandhi is around, poor Shashi has absolutely no chance.
Right. Of course, from what we gather from news media, Rahul Gandhi is opening the batting in the one-day T20 that's going on right now. I didn't say it, some other news channel said it. Our channel is perfect, we don't make these mistakes. Rahul to common naam hai, but you can't just do that, yeah. KL Rahul is a cricketer with no interest in politics, and Rahul Gandhi is a politician who should play cricket. I mean, no, I'm saying, I'm a supporter, I'm not making fun. Okay. Opposition parties in Punjab are targeting the Chief Minister once again, seeking an inquiry into an alleged incident of deplaning. But he was deplaned, but why is the alleged incident of Bhagwant Mann at the Frankfurt airport in, and I put this as alleged conditions again, inebriated condition. That means, again alleged. We are just reporting news with the other news media reports and ask you, is it true? And you have to then tell us because we don't know. This claim has been strongly denied by the ruling Aam Aadmi Party, AAP. Joining us now to discuss this is Bhagwant Mann's alleged spokesperson, Isle of Man. Isle of Man?
Oh, gee, it's actually what my wife says to me, my kuddi.
What?
I love Man.
In general? Oh, the man, the person. That's a, okay, so what do we call you?
Oye, Jane Man.
What?
Oh, gee, just joking. You can call me just Man. Man, tu mera man.
Oh my God. Okay, sounds like an Avenger right now. Okay, Mr. Mann, what is the truth about CM Bhagwant Mann and this drinking story?
Oh, ये सब झूठ है. There was no drinking. Bhagwant Paji has stopped all the drinking habits. Big sacrifice.
Oh, you're telling me. So he had a history of drinking.
Oh, gee, little history, but more geography.
Please explain this.
Because he was caught the drinking all over the world, including in the parliament and the gurdwara. But oh, gee, all that he has stopped.
Okay, so in the past is what you're saying. Are you sure?
Of course, of course. Although Paji sometime he has one small one.
Double meaning? Oh, a small one. Okay, okay. Yeah.
Oh, not like that. ओए वो कड्डे कड्डे थोड़ी थोड़ी लस्सी खा लेंदा है.
Lassi.
A sweet small one.
So no alcohol.
Not at all, G. He has our whole spot. No drinking.
So this is all lies. These allegations all lies.
Oh, G, I swear upon the broom.
The broom.
Oh, jhadu, jhadu, our symbol, Paji.
Oh, I thought broom as in bridegroom. Oh, is it true that he was deplaned at Frankfurt airport? This is a fact.
Oh, G, Paji, it is the true.
Okay, so tell us why.
Oh, gee, why not? He was looking for his deplaned. Te pahuncha gaya the Frankfurt airport and they got the confused. He looked here, there and said, here is deplaned, there is deplaned, everywhere is deplaned. Where is my deplaned?
I know who wrote this. The moment it goes on and on and on about, the same thing here, there and everywhere. You're being facetious, sir.
Oh, I am not being facetious. He has been fussy-gayacious.
Anyway, let's get back to the drinking.
Oh, you have also given up. We can both get back together.
Oh, this is not about you and me.
Oh, gee, I know. This is about the people laughing at the Bhagwan Man.
In a way, yes.
Dekho, Paji. Just because one Sardarji from the Great Indian Laughter Challenge has made a fool of himself, तू जानता है मैं किसकी बात कर रहा हूँ ना?
No idea. I don't know. There's no need to point fingers at someone who's not here. Go on.
So doesn't mean कि दूजा one also does the same, Paji.
Well, you have a point. You have a point.
Also, the Bhagwant Man has taken a promise, Paji, that he will never drink and give up all drinks, Paji.
That must be the influence of people like Arvind Kejriwal, who's teetotaler.
Oi, not at all, not at all.
Why?
Paji, because if he decided to take the inspiration from the Arvind Paji, he would never be able to give up the khamba.
But why not?
Because he may not be drinking every day, Paji, but take Kejriwal's advice and he would be drinking on odd days or even days, Paji.
So, brings me back to the first question. When he was deplaned at Frankfurt, was it odd day or even day?
It was odd day on takeoff and even day on landing.
Oh my God, so non-stop drinking, huh? Good. Alleged, guys. Alleged. We're taking a break. I want to tell you that these stories are not true for the most part. We do our research after we air it, okay? Sorry, we're taking a break, then we'll come back. Welcome back to the week that wasn't. That's right, the world sucks. So, with nuclear threat and mass military call-up, the war in Ukraine goes on and on. China military drills hover over Taiwan. India and China appear to be in control, but rumor is they have taken some of our land quietly. So what's the good news? World War III hasn't started. डरने का नहीं. As of Monday next week, we are okay. Tuesday के बारे में I'll tell you later. By the way, China, speaking of China, China has test flying cars that can fly at 230 plus kilometers per hour. The rest of the world calls them aeroplanes. Queen Elizabeth's funeral was held last week. Lots of world leaders attended. We sent our president, not our prime minister. Baba, how many times in a month can he go to England? We work on deals and barters as Indians. You get 4 and then the 5th one is free. The 6th one is not free. Remember that. Opposition leaders also wanted to attend the Queen's funeral, but by the time they reach it, it will be December. Because they are presently going everywhere by foot. So, tough. Plus wrong directions. You might land up in China. And that will be a different sort of funeral. Speaking of the opposition, Nitish Kumar claims Prashant Kishore works for the BJP. Apparently, he does this by not working at all. By that logic, since I don't work at all, card-carrying member of the BJP. I don't know. It used to be orange after dry cleaning. Dry cleaner was from a Congress state. This is what happens here. Okay, it's time to talk about the Bharat Jodo Yatra, which since I can't say Jodo and people are making fun, so I will not say Jodo. It sounds like a martial art or some ugly bodily activity which I shouldn't get into. It's still going on in Kerala. We'll call it BJY or Bajai. The Bajai in Kerala phase is still going on. They'll reach Karnataka on September 30th or maybe September 31st. We don't know. I know 31st is not a date. It seems to have rattled the government a little bit, ever so slightly, but still too early to call it an actual success. I mean, these are early days. We'll see. So let's meet Thomas Cherian, who is one of the growing members of the new fans of the BJY. Wherever they go, they're creating this hullabaloo and ruckus or whatever, and some people really like it, and boom, he's got fans.
Cyrus Tharoor talking. Yes, it's Thomas Matthew Cherian
Thomas Matthew Cherian.
or TMC.
Oh, really?
Not really. TMC no presence here in Kerala except for
Except for?
me, myself.
Oh, okay. Thomas. So you're a new fan of Rahul Gandhi and gang?
Yes, brand new.
A brand new fan?
As of Monday 9:45 a.m., Rahul Gandhi passed my shop in front. It was very hot day. He was sweating. So I rushed to him.
What details? And?
His bodyguards pinned me down. Then Rahul called for me.
Called for you?
Yes, he asked me my name. I said TMC.
And his reaction?
He loved it.
I can imagine. Really, go on.
Loved it even more when I told him I am TMC, but I don't support the party.
Which is very strange. Very strange, that kind of name. Go on. Please continue.
Then we had a long chat. Long chat. A very long chat. We discussed everything but...
Everything but?
women's empowerment.
Smart move. So now you become a fan.
Hey, that was Rahul's idea.
Hey, what would you mean? He can't suggest to you to become a fan. I mean, that's silly.
No, he did.
What? He did?
He bloody did. He insisted.
What are you saying? He insisted you become a fan?
He laid out the terms and conditions, the proper contract, do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts.
Yes, we discussed the payment also. Settled at a very decent salary, TDS to be cut and sold.
TDS to be cut?
Yes, I am a GST compliant person. I am very happy with the whole deal what has been given to me by Rahulji.
Wow, this blows my mind. Slow down. Okay, slow down a little bit. I'm perplexed, gobsmacked, I'm confused. I mean, let me just understand this. Let us all understand this. Rahul Gandhi is paying you to be his fan.
Yes, absolutely. It's a 2-year contract. Even beyond the BJY, I can finally get my sister married.
It was, I can imagine. But how can you buy fans? I mean, don't you think that's preposterous? He is paying you to like him. I mean, if I did that, I'd have fans. It's ridiculous.
Saukar, that is wrong.
What?
No, that is absolutely wrong. He
What?
wants me to be this fan. How you take wind?
I think I'll need something more than a fan.
India is a hot country. Heat is coming back as we speak. He needs someone to fan him. That's my job.
I see.
But besides, he likes to tell everyone that TMC is his fan. TMC. You want me to fan you?
See, in India, it's not the quality of the fan that counts. Trust me. It's the quality of the person you're going to be the fan of. Hence, we have no fans. Very clearly. Madhya Pradesh Forest Department is trying to figure out prey for the newly arrived cheetahs. That's right. We've got 8 new cheetahs that were released in Kuno Reserve last week. In fact, Saturday last. Let's meet Jagotia Saab. He's the forest officer in charge of feeding the cheetahs. And remember, there's a little controversy. How can you relocate animals from another continent and expect them to survive? Do they have the predatorial skills? Will they have the right environment? Will they survive the conditions? So lots of answers and lots of questions which haven't been answered. Jagotia Saab, lack of right prey will be a huge problem for the cheetahs. Am I right?
It is a big problem. We made mistake by bringing cheetahs first.
Sorry, you should have got the prey in first. Is that what you're saying?
No, The Namibians.
The Namibians.
Peoples from Namibia.
You know, I know what Namibians are, but why them?
Because first Namibians will come, then they will organize the prey, and last we should have got the cheetahs. We don't have any experience with cheetahs.
Right, I see. But hey, you have experience with, we've got tigers, lions, leopards.
Yes, and see how they are doing. Eh?
Ah, I get your point. I get your point. Right, right. So for now, how will you feed them, the cheetahs?
Cat food, cat food. ये ले पुसी पुसी ये ले खा ले पुसी ले ले बेटा
You seem like an experienced feeder. No, actually, I changed my mind. You actually don't seem to have any experience of cheetahs from that kind of behavior.
And one more thing. Out of the 4 big cats, cheetah will have the least population.
Okay, so?
That would make them the minority.
Yeah, so what?
And some would say, not a great time for minorities in India.
Where did that come from? Where did that come from?
Here, Sheru, here, come here, Sheru. Here.
Wow, you're calling a cheetah like a pet?
No, Sheru is my wife.
Oh, and you're feeding her cat food?
She eats everything.
Okay, we have to stop there. We have to stop there. But is it a Parsi cheetah? That's the question called Sheru. Or is it time for a Parsi commentator to help you with your fitness as we end the show? In fact, ladies and gentlemen, we think we should give you a blast from the past here because India is getting fat. You know, the pandemic is, whether it's there or not, nobody cares. So people are eating too much and not exercising. It's about time one man's philosophy permeates the atmosphere and you become fit again. Here is the master himself, Faridun. Fitness with Faridun. Take it down. Fitness at home with Faridun.
Welcome to Fitness with Faridun. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. That is our motto. In today's episode of Fitness with Faridun, I am Faridun. Just in case you thought I was fitness. So, today I present to you the lat pull down. This is the preeminent exercise if you want a back like mine. My back is like a jet aeroplane wing. To get such a back, you have to do years and years of hard work and effort. And even then you may not achieve it. As I have the genetics of 1 in a million. Now, lat pull down as demonstrated by my little boy Mohit. Go for it, Mohit. Wrap your hand around the pulley bar. Then pull towards your chest with elbows high and high. Unfortunately, he was too fat. Now, Faridun will himself show you the way to a successful lat pull down. So now Faridun himself will show you the lat pull down. First, you have to become little lat. 1, 2, 3. And then you pull down. Pull down. Lat, pull down. Lat, pull down. That is how you build up your back. Excellent, well done, boys. And that's all for this edition of Fitness with Faridun. Remember, fit is not a destination, it is a way of life, like me.
Fitness at home with Faridun. Yeah, it's amazing actually. I'm worried for the cheetah when you talk about minorities because, you know, you've got the Lions Club, you've got the Tiger Awareness Project. Who cares about the cheetah? There's not much about the cheetah. So someone has to help. Oh, we have lots of cheetahs. India is filled with people who are actually doing illegal things. They're all cheetahs. All bloody cheetahs. Everywhere there are cheetahs. You're a cheetah. You are watching the show. You cheated today. You've done something bad. You have. Yes, I must underline and emphasize this so you don't get irritated later in the day. But that's it. That's all we have time for. Thank you for watching. We'll leave you with a picture of a cheetah in the wilderness in Mumbai. There's actually one. Just take a look at this as we say bye. The gag should be they allow violence in his case.
Pugnaciousness, belligerence, and I'll do this line again.
Matvinder.
Go. This will be the line again.
I'll talk like this a bit.
When I am doing this the way, put some animals out.
People misunderstood. and looking elsewhere.